So, are you guys familiar with TXT? Me, my almost all-time favorite K-pop song is See You Tomorrow by TXT. And one of my favorite K-pop idol is Yeonjun. But at the same time, I don't really know every single member of TXT that well. I know Yeonjun, Subin, I know Hyunin Kai, and I know there is Beomgyu, and I think there is Taeyeon, something. So, I heard that TXT is making a comeback literally tomorrow in less than 24 hours. And obviously, I'm going to do that album review and I want to listen to it. But before I do, I think it's always a manner for me to get to know the members before I give them a proper review. Because if I don't know the members while I'm listening to the music, I won't know who's singing right now. I won't know who's dancing right now. And I want to be able to recognize the faces in the music video as well. Even though, being honest, like I said, I think I'm pretty familiar with TXT. It's not like a group that I'm completely new to. And I know some of their popular songs. Sugar Rush, right? Sugar Rush, Rush, Sugar Rush, Rush. I know See You Tomorrow. I know Tinnitus. I don't know if that's the right title. And I also know... Love Language. Oh, you know, Love Language and See You Tomorrow is literally my most played song. It's on my YouTube Music Wrapped because I listen to it so much. Right. I don't really listen to Deja Vu as much. But anyway, so today I'm going to try to learn the members. There's always a website that I use, is this Korean website called Namwiki. By the way, it's not an advertisement. This is just like Wikipedia for Korean people. So, there is Subin, Yeonjun, Beomgyu, Taeyeon, Hyunin Kai. I'm actually familiar with all their faces. Oh, their picture already changed to the new album comeback. In fact, I've already seen the album comeback teaser. It's the one with the weird spiky drones and all that, right? So, TXT, Tomorrow by Together. Their debut is 2019, March 4th. Oh, they did a Japanese debut. Oh, they debuted? Oh, wait, never mind. I read the year song. And then they debuted in Japan in 2020. They are dance, R&B, pop, ballad. Leader is Subin. I did not know. Subin's the leader? Guys, can I be honest? I genuinely thought Taeyeon was the leader. He has, for me, I don't know why. Okay, I know Hyunin Kai is young. So I know he's not. And I know Yeonju's not like a leader type. He's more like a, free spirit type. So I thought Taeyeon would be the leader. It's actually Subin. Okay. All right. They're from Big Hit Music. I do know that. High label. And the fandom is MOA. There are so many MOAs. There's so many MOAs with MOA username on TikTok. I knew the term MOA even before I knew the term TXT. So, yes. And their fandom lightstick is MOA봉. One Dream. 안녕하세요. Tomorrow by Together입니다. They are Big Hit's five-man boy group, multicultural. The members are Yeonjun, Subin, Beomgyu. Yes. Oh, same age as me or slightly younger. I hate seeing successful, handsome men who are younger than me because it makes me feel that my life... Actually, let me not say further. You guys ever get the same sensation? I swear, there is this sensation when you see idols who are same age or younger than you. You rethink about your life decisions. Anyway, the logo is made... right. I know they're very famous for their logo because they use this TXT in every single one of their comeback. Can I be honest? I generally like them, but I really didn't like the Freeze one. This one? I know this one. I think this is an anti-romantic. Oh, wait, guys. I've also covered one of their songs here. They have a cover song in this album. I think the title is Fairy of Shampoo. It's an old Korean song and they made a remake of that. And I also actually have this album. Look, I literally have the Temptation album. Thing is, you might be thinking, how do you not know the member's name when you literally have the album? It's because one of the homies that watched my stream gifted me this when I didn't know TXT and said, love TXT. So that's how I have it. So I just wanted to say, that I own this to kind of flex. Anyway, so the group's name, Tomorrow by Together, means you and me become one dream and we make tomorrow. Okay? And there are boys who go for the same dreams and goals and make synergy together, very healthy idols. Because in English it's 17 letters and in Korean it's 9 letters, they have a relatively very long group name. Actually, this is literally what I thought. When BTS debuted, you know how BTS Korean name is 방탄소년단? Everyone thought that's a pretty long name because at the time, popular groups were Big Bang or 21 or SHINee. Compared to that, 방탄소년단 is 5 characters in Korean, so that was very long. But now, 투마로우 바이 투게더, that's literally 9 characters in Korean. It's so long. No one calls it 투마로우 바이 together. In Korean, they call it 투바투. You know how Korean people shorten the words? What we do is we take the 투바2. Instead of TXT, we call it 투바2. And oftentimes used as TXT and used at a lot of the official clips. It's called T by T? What? There's people who call TXT T by T? What in the... Is this real? Or am I just... I've never seen anyone say T by T. I thought it was TXT. But anyway, in terms of their concept, musically, they said rather than hip-hop, they're closer to pop. I agree. Even though the members have a rapping ability, I think similar to ENHYPEN in some sense, TXT ENHYPEN, in my opinion, is better at vocal than rapping. Do you guys agree? And I personally prefer the vocal songs a little bit more because I like melodic songs more. And as a result, after debut, they did a lot of synth pop, disco, hybrid rock, funk, hip hop, new wave. They're doing a lot. They do a lot of genres. In terms of the group, their main concept is being hurt, pain, overcoming the pain. A lot of the growth is their main concept. I also know. You know, this is something that I know even though I'm not a TXT fan. Even though I'm not a MOA, I know TXT has a very solid world that they built within their musical. So as a result, I also heard a lot of other K-pop groups end up stealing TXT's concept because TXT make it so good. Every once in a while, I see a video about which group stole TXT concept again, which group stole TXT's music video. So what does that mean? If someone keeps stealing your concept, that means your concept is good. So I think they have very good, storyline. I don't know though. I don't know what it is. So I probably have to study it. Yeah. And because they find the lore very important, you could see it in the concert tours and names. Each chapter of album has a meaning. Oh my god, I love this. I just realized their album title is all like the dream star, dream magic, dream eternity. The name, the chaos, and the star. Oh, I love this. You know, I don't know if you guys ever play games like Genshin Impact or Honkai Star Rail. Usually, games have these chapters as well. So when you go through different chapters, you go through different stories. I love this concept. Since I'm also a musician, once I feel like I've developed enough of my musical world, I also plan to do this as well. I love this kind of concept. And yes, concert tour is usually act blah blah blah, and the act is like musical act. I see. In the beginning of their debut, they came up with a very fresh concept and growth. But after the chaos, they started doing a lot of concept that is more mature. Yeah, because, I literally heard their debut song is something about like horn on their head. I think the English title is Crown. But you know what the title in Korean is? It's like, one day I woke up and there was a horn on my head. That's like the freaking debut title song. And the group name is Tomorrow by Together. So when they debuted, their literal title was Tomorrow by Together. One day I woke up and there was a horn on my head. And I was like, wouldn't the isekai light novel, Japanese light novel? Yeah. Like, okay, I get it. You started with BTS, 방탄소년단, and now you're just like writing a whole sentence. So I wasn't really too interested in them in the beginning. They're kind of describing the puberty as horn. Oh wait, no. Okay. The term horn is not supposed to be horny. Like horn as in, something that's different from other people. And being able to overcome that loneliness and scared. I see. There's a lot of the concepts where they homage different movies and animation. For example, their song. See, do you guys see what I'm saying? The English title is Runaway. The Korean title is Between the 9 and 3/4. This is the Harry Potter reference. At the 9 and 3/4 train station, I wait for you. That's the freaking song title. Like what I just said is the song title. And yes, it's for the Harry Potter. And they have Cinderella. Right. And also there's a song, at the 5:53 in the sky, I discovered you and me. It's from a French novel. And the loser equals loser. I feel like it'll be, if you're someone who's very knowledge in movies and books, seems like every single one of their concept has to do with, and then leaving the Neverland is also Peter Pan. I like Neverland and Peter Pan too. I like these kind of concepts. Yes. Oh, they also have a Little Prince as a concept. Oh my god, guys, I genuinely like this. No wonder why people like TXT concepts so much. I am also a very big fan where I like when music references these older literatures and children's story. It's very cute. What? What? See You Tomorrow is a reference of Little Prince? I've heard this song 2,000 times. I did not know that. Are you serious? I guess I was too focused in seeing Yeonjun's dance every single time. I never paid attention to lyrics. What? This is one of my favorite books of all time. I literally wrote a song about this too, even though I didn't release it. Okay. And the Upside Down Kiss is a reference to Spider-Man. I see, that one. Yeah. Long title. They're very famous for having a long title, and their songs in the album are also as long as their title songs. And because their title is so long, that becomes a meme and becomes very major question when they go into different interviews. Sometimes even the members say the titles wrong. Because the TXT titles are so long, a lot of K-pop fans say when they see a weird long sentence, they say, oh, that looks like a TXT title. And alongside with that, because they have the chapters in each of the title, that makes the title even longer because you have to add a chapter in front of them. I see. Okay. So these are the TXT songs. I'll read them in Korean and then I'll tell you guys what it is. 어느 날 머리에서 뿌리 자랐다. This is one day in my head a horn grew out. That's crown. And this is a 9 and 3/4 station. I wait for you, the Harry Potter one. Why can't we just leave the monster alive? This is literally anime light novel title. What do you mean? Why can't we just leave the monster alive? Question mark. And after the world has burnt, you and me, the puma who left the zoo. I love these titles. Wait, what is this? In the midnight at the window, the devil's voice was very sweet. And then there's also one that a miracle is something that happens at the moment that you and I spend together. By the way, these are titles. I'm reading the title. These are song titles. Okay, see, the international fans call it miracle and the Korean title is... Anyway, their skill, vocal, dance, rap, they're all very solid. They're one of the leader groups of the 4th gen idols. Even though their group is relatively less in number, which is 5 members, they're able to fill the stage well. I do agree, guys. Do you guys agree? TXT is definitely one of the iconic 4th generation. People might have debate on which one is the most famous, but I do think you can't mention 4th gen idol without mentioning TXT. Who else is in 4th gen alongside with TXT? Stray Kids? TXT. Is Enhypen also 4th gen? P1 Harmony. P1 Harmony is 4th gen too? I don't want to hurt other groups' feeling or other fandoms' feeling, but in my head, what I define as the top 3 is Stray Kids, TXT, and Enhypen. In terms of sort of fandom power or their popularity. Obviously, I love ATEEZ and P1 Harmony and other groups. Oh, and by the way, within the male idol. In the girl idol, there's a whole different realm, but I do kind of think they are the top 3. And vocal, each member has a very different color of their vocal. I agree. TXT vocals. Have you guys heard Hyunin Kai sing Japanese songs? Oh my god, it's so good. I think he's saying Yuri's Betelgeuse. Unbelievable. Not only are they good at singing live, by the way, I'm not even reading the document. Their live singing is so good. Literally, I genuinely think they might be one of the best live singing group that exists out there right now. All the members are, this video is a video that I watched at least 1,000 times. This one, guys, I watched this video so many times. I literally think this is the best dancing video alongside with what? Like BTS Fire, and like this is one of my all-time favorites. Yes. And then because they're not main hip-hop, they don't have a lot of rap in their songs, but they're also good in rap skill. Usually, Yeonjun featured in an Enhypen song? I did not know this. What? Did you guys know this? Wait, also, K-pop idols feature for other group? This is really not common, is it? Why don't they do this more often? Oh wait, no, I know why they don't do it often. Because it's gonna cause a fandom fight. That makes sense. I don't know. Visuals. The first thing I thought when I saw TXT was they're so good looking. And I personally think there's no visual hole. As in every single member is so unbelievably good looking. Like unbelievably. My personal bias, initially with face, it was actually Beomgyu. And then I went to Subin, But then I got charmed with the dance, so now Yeonjun is my favorite. Initially, I didn't think Yeonjun was the handsomest because you know how he has like a sort of like a mean looking face, but like that kind of dragged over the years. By the way, I'm straight. I'm I'm straight, but I could still have preference, in the face, right? Yes. I do think they are one of the visual representing group in K-pop right now. And another thing is that each member has sort of a different energy. Do you guys agree? There is like the description here says Yeonjun looks like a desert fox, and Subin looks like bunny, Beomgyu looks like teddy bear, Taeyeon looks like a cat, and Hyunin Kai looks like penguin. My personal impression of the members is Subin and Beomgyu looks kind. They have a kind looking face, sort of like a protagonist in an anime. And then Yeonjun has the villain face. Do you guys agree? Antagonist face. Sort of I don't know if you guys agree. Like that handsome bully? Yeonjun has like a handsome bully face. I know he's a very kind person in real life, but he has that, like webtoon bully who ended up falling in love to the main character. Like he has that vibe. And then Taeyeon has that vibe. I kind of think of everything in terms of webtoon. In the webtoon, the class president who helps everybody? That's who I feel like with Taeyeon. And Hyunin Kai is like the younger underclassman who's handsome and who likes you. You know what I mean? So they all have a role in the webtoon. Yes. So I think the visual balance is very good. Oh my god, I need to stop sounding too exciting. I'm sounding way too excited. It's gonna be hard to defend my straightness if I do this. Yes. Oh, they're also tall. They're also tall. Wow. Who's the shortest member? The shortest member is Taeyeon, is 177, and they're all 180 centimeter. God. Yes. When they get asked question, who's the visual member, every single member says they are the visual member. That's not wrong. I do agree. Actually, guys, who do you think is your bias in terms of visual, just visuals? Like I said, my bias right now is Yeonjun, but Subin. I think Subin has that main protagonistness. You know what I mean? But sometimes, the Hyunin Kai, is he, well, I'll later look into the members. Is Hyunin Kai Asian? Is he mixed? Well, he's definitely not 100% Korean, native Korean. He has that sort of I don't know if this is offensive to say. Is it offensive to say exotic look? Because we use that term a lot in Korea because Korea is a mono-ethnic country. We call someone exotic looking when they don't look native Korean. And it's a good thing. I don't know how you guys feel about that term. But yes. He's Asian. I see. Asians are always very handsome. Do you guys agree? Asians. There are so many. This is not even for idols. There's so many Asians that look good. I just personally think there's a lot of mixed kids who look good, but they usually take the best features of each race, man. Anyway, TXT, they're very close in their relationship and they usually play with each other a lot and they oftentimes say, I love the vibe and I can't do it if it's not this member right now. Yeonjun used to say when he was young, he was very lonely, so he wished he had a younger brother. And now he feels like he has a 4 younger brother. And Subin said, when Subin came across the street to Taeyeon's teacher, he introduced himself as Taeyeon's hyung. So they're all kind of like a family. I don't know if you guys agree. You could kind of sense the vibe of the group sometimes, even from the outside. They actually kind of have a brother synergy. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? When you hear them talk to each other, it's like some of them you could feel sort of more business-like, but they're more like a brother sensation. Yes. This is kind of sad recently with so many idols members leaving. I think it's very good that TXT, at least so far, has maintained the same member. I think that's also a good thing when you have small, less members in one group, is that it's a little bit more easier to manage sometimes. Don't jinx it. I'm not jinxing anything. I'm saying it's good. Yes, I'm saying it's good. And TXT fans are probably very happy that like, yes, because they lived in the same practice house ever since before they debuted, and they also traveled together. They hang out as a friend as well as family. It's been almost 10 years since they knew each other. What? In their content, they're able to recognize the member each other just from the clap sound. What? So they would clap and they could tell who the member is? That's actually crazy. No, I mean, they knew each other for 10 years, so what kind of clapping? Someone type that person out. Someone get that person out. What do you mean? That's gotta be fake? No, I don't think it's fake. I think in some way I could relate. Have you guys ever had that sensation where with your family, just from the way they walk, you could tell who it is? So I've only lived with my roommate for 3-4 years, and when I'm in the kitchen and I hear like a walking sound, I know who it is. Or at house, when I hear like the sound, just the water running sound or the walking sound, I'm like, that's mom. Like, oh, that's my brother. Yeah, I think it's kind of similar to that. Yes. Yes. They said, in your next life, are you gonna do Tomorrow by Together? And Subin said, if we have all the 5 members, I'm gonna do it again. Yeonjun said, let's just do everything that could be helpful to the team. I'll do everything first. This is very big. Wait. The question said, go back 10 years or go to the future 10 years. And Bumgyu said, I want to go back 10 years. And I think it'll be so fun to meet all the members without knowing each other and start over again. Oh, that's so... Taeyeon said, for me, Tomorrow by Together means all in. I put all my life in this. I only have this and I don't need anything beside this in my life. Hyunin Kai said, I just wish we could stay as 5 until the end. I really like the other 4. Oh man, such a cuties. Yeah. This is their records. In 2019 and 2020, they basically wiped all the rookie award and made a rookie grand slam. Yes, they were popular ever since the debut because Big Hit was very influential. I mean, still is at the time. So, they're the second Korean artist to go to Japanese album on Billboard 200. I see. They were also on Lollapalooza in 2022. They were also on the MTV Music Award. And they were one of the first 4th gen K-pop group to reach 10 million subscriber on YouTube channel. I see. They were they were the first headliner forever in K-pop group to become headliner of Lollapalooza. Oh, I didn't know that. Nice. And they were at the finale. Nice. What else? And all their Korean albums passed, 200 million? Wow. And this is the second record after BTS, which is their direct 선배. What is 선배 in English? Upperclassman? Actually, is there a term 선배 in English? 선배 is not only upperclassman, it's like someone who is in the higher grade as you. Anyway, they also performed at Madison Square Garden. I see. These are the records. The Temptation one. This one was Billboard first. Nice. Which song got them to Billboard first? Which song from here? Let me see. Is it Sugar Rush Ride? Probably. I mean, I personally like Tinnitus more, but I'm pretty sure it's Sugar Rush Ride. Yeah. Wow, I didn't know they hit Billboard 1. It's so crazy. There used to be a time where when K-pop artists hit Billboard number 1, then everyone in the Korea would write a article about it. Now, K-pop becomes so famous that when they hit, first place at Billboard, it's kind of like, oh, nice job. I swear, back in 2016 or 2013, it was so revolutionary. But now it became a very norm. It's not even surprising. So you know how when BTS made a comeback, this is not TXT, and you know how they hit the number 1 charts and everything? No one is even surprised. It's like, who else is going to hit the charts if it's not BTS? So, but nice. And their executive producer is Hitman Bang, and main producer is Slow Rabbit. I see. Even though they don't make everything themselves, the members oftentimes participate in the songwriting as well as lyrics writing. Bumgyu produce a lot and members oftentimes write the lyrics, and Yeonjun writes the top line, which is the melody. I see. The way they introduce themselves is One Dream, 안녕하세요, Tomorrow by Together입니다. And then Subin starts with the 1, and then other ones does the... Oh, there's a gang sign? You do TXT with hand? How do you do this? Like... How do you do the is it like this? Like TXT? No, look, they have like a gang sign. I mean, which is ironic because they don't really do hip hop that much. Yeah. Guys, am I wrong? This looks so much like a gang sign. Anyway, when they debuted, the member average age was 17. I see. Unlike their good physical and tall height, surprisingly, most of the members are very bad at sports. Especially Subin and Hyunin Kai is terrible at sports. Because of that, they're usually good for, slapstick comedy. Each member doesn't have any position and they just take whichever part that they think fits their voice. Except Subin has a leader position. Also, that's what I realized. TXT doesn't have a position. You know how for other groups, there's like I'm a rapper, I'm the main singer, I'm the main dancer. TXT doesn't have that. They're kind of all-rounder. I genuinely think every member, they might have a slight thing that they're good at, such as like Yeonjun is slightly more specialized in dancing, but they're basically just good at everything. So that's probably why they don't even bother assigning the roles. This is the first idol after BTS made an international hit. And oftentimes people think that TXT had a very good and easy trainee life. But surprisingly, because when they first started the trainee, Big Hit wasn't as big compared to now. So they used to live in a place where there's mushrooms and spiders in their house. Mushroom? What do you mean a mushroom? What do you mean? What do you mean there's a mushroom in the house? I mean spider, that makes sense. Mold? What? Taeyeon talked about how he diluted Sprite in the water and shared it with the other trainee members. What? Ah, I see. When they got into the company was small, but then over the years, they became bigger. Right. I mean, I'm sure you guys know if you follow with BTS and Big Hit used to be really small. They used to be a very small company compared to SM, YG, or JYP. So it makes sense. What else? There's 3 members who have the last name Che. Oh, that's very interesting. Che is not, unlike Kim, it's not as common as Kim. All the members could speak English. Yes. Beside Hyunin Kai and Subin, the other 3 got casted by street casting. I see. Subin applied through email? I don't know you could apply to idol with email. That's so surprising. You could just write an email saying like, "Hi Hitman Bang, I'm gonna be idol." He probably included his selfie or something. Yes. Apparently Yeonjun loves eating, and compared to Yeonjun and Subin, Beomgyu and Taeyeon doesn't eat at all. But Taeyeon likes cooking. I see. The ones who got into the company are Yeonjun first, and then Taeyeon, Subin, Hyunin Kai, and Beomgyu. Oh, Yeonjun trained for 4 to 5 years, and the other members 3 years. Wow, Yeonjun trained really long. He started training since middle school? Wow. He started training almost 5 years. Guys, training for 5 years since middle school? No wonder why these people are so good at dancing and singing. I didn't train anything for 5 years. Most people don't train something for 5 years. And these people don't even, they sometimes skip school and they have to pause school to do the training. So I think this is also not just TXT, but in general why K-pop groups have such a good performance and internationally good, because not only are they just good looking. If K-pop had been just good looking guys, then it wouldn't have been as international. I think it's because they put the tears and blood in ever since they're in middle school. Yes. As well, sometimes people say like, oh, this is, child abuse. But I personally feel like people who go at middle school to become idols, they generally have the passion for it. So I don't think it's simply the company forcing them. They also have that passion within themselves. Kind of like, like young figure skaters. I think it's kind of similar to those. Yeah. All the members like ice cream. I see. Oh! Have you guys seen this? Do you guys know this Japanese anime called Crayon Shin-chan? It's a very popular anime in Japan as well as Korea. It's Japanese anime for children's. I know the TXT was in there. I remember this. Hold up. Let me try to recognize the members. Taeyeon? I might be wrong. Oh no, it's Taeyeon, Beomgyu, Hyunin Kai, Yeonjun, Subin? I might be wrong. I can't tell. They look all the same here. I could only tell the hair color and the hairstyle. Yes. And this is their photo. Actually, just reading through the groups was long enough. I was actually gonna go through all the members, but this ended up just becoming studying the group. Maybe I should take another day where we look into the members. Yes. Alright. So, since I kind of overlooked at their group, I'll listen to their comeback tomorrow, and then I'll do an album review, and then if I like it a lot, then we'll do the member reviews in detail. Yeah. Sound good? So this is kind of like a part 1 and part 2. Alright, sounds good.